Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Elite Paradigm Chess 30 Championships. And yeah, we have a 15-minute delay. I think we got it sorted out. But yeah, I think I need to just get the boards going, the active boards. We've got two streamers, two channels presenting the champs today. So this morning's round one, we have on my channel. Okay, that's one of them. That's reflecting on both. It is I am Mabusela versus I am Kobese. And then the other game, I'm going to shift now. Let's see. Let's get the other board open as well. Okay, so we have both boards open. The other game we have I am Ryan van Rensburg with the white pieces versus I am Henry Steele, Mohammed Henry Steele. Let's just shift this guy a bit up so that we can get Ryan's name in there as well. Go. Okay, so there we have it. My co-commentator will be joining me soon. Let me get the players on as well. So give me a moment. This is Paradigm Chess 30, guys. Round one of the championships. On the left board, far left, we have Mabusela versus Kobese. And on the right, we have Van Rensburg versus Steele. Okay, trying to get the players on now. Let's see. So if you've been following Paradigm Chess, you know what the game is all about. It's all about dynamic chess. We have dragon bishops on the board, of course. Um, so the players have to think a lot more dynamic here. A lot of exchange sacrifices possible. Okay, getting somewhere, guys. What's happening on the board? Seems like Ryan is still no. Seems like Ryan is still thinking he's playing some type of a king's gambit, even though it doesn't look like a gambit at the moment. Henry opting for e5 and d6. So let's see what Ryan is gonna play. There's no usual knight f3. Dragon to f3 is still not possible. The g2 pawn is in the way. So in the meantime, things looks like it's heating up with Mabusela and Watu. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so we got those two players sorted out. Now we just need to get the other two IMs on the board. So yeah, we are quite lucky here this morning. We've got some nice games. I've got 4 IMs on the show right now. The other two tables or other two boards that are playing um, is Khadija Latresh, Henry's wife, and she's playing Craig Wallenberg. And then the final board is the previous tournament winner that we've had, Justin Lynch versus Ben Hercules. Both players have played in these tournaments already. So seems like a nice lineup. And yeah, let me just get the other two players on, guys, then we can fully check out the games. Any comments are welcome in the chat saying what's happening. Welcome, Boom Shaka. Okay, there we go. And just the final one. You can see we've got all the players lined up. Let's just get what you're in over there. Okay, sorted. All right, guys. So that's the situation at the moment. Let's check out what Mabusela and Watu. So Mabusela's handle name on chess.com is Pella the Great, and Watu's name is Mbusho on chess.com. So these two are battling it out, with Mabu just playing knight to e3, hitting the queen on f5. And okay, the dragon bishop on c1 still dormant over there. Watu's dragon bishop on g8 is eyeing this diagonal. Just notice, guys, that the dragon bishops can't jump over stuff like knights do. They move like junkie horses. So the pawn on g7 is in the way, so the dragon bishop cannot get to f6 or h6 yet, since the pawn is in the way. If the pawn went to g6, then it could move. Same for this dragon bishop on c1. Cannot go to d3 or b3. The pawn on c2 has to move first before it can be moved. So what do you thinking where to put the queen? Let's say we put the queen somewhere on h5 probably. Threaten a little mate over there. h3 is possible, and then I can see Watu long castling over here. The knight surely will get kicked eventually. c3. So interesting game over here. And the other one. So let's see, interesting stuff happening here. So Ryan decided to play d4, pawn takes pawn. Let's just check it out. Ryan decided to play d4, pawn takes pawn, and c3 in gambit style. So he's ready to develop. He doesn't mind offering up a pawn just for quick development, open lines. So interesting stuff. So Ryan challenging, we know Ryan is fire bullet, of course, on chess.com. We all know what skills he has in bullet chess, and he loves playing fast speed chess. And of course, he's playing Henry, who's I think a guy that hasn't. Every time Henry plays in these paradigm tournaments, he wins it. So interesting clashes we have. And we're still waiting for our commentator, co-commentator to join us. I think I gave him till past. So Germany is an hour behind us. So we'll see. So, okay, I'm excited. 93 looks like the guys are taking their time here. It's 15 minutes aside with a 10-second increment. And the gents are taking the time. We, of course, using the chess.com service. So things are looking better and better for the game. Since the first tournament that we held, we had to use different devices. But now things are getting better. And hopefully one day everybody will be able to enjoy this lovely variant on chess.com. It's not officially on chess.com's site yet. This is our demo version we have going. So if you go onto chess.com now, you won't find it under variants, but as you can see, we are using chess.com and we are in the process of getting this guy confirmed onto the official site. By the way, the other two games that I mentioned, they are being streamed by Chess Heroes, so go check out that channel as well. Also official chess.com streamer, so you can check that out, those two games on that side, and we will be shifting and moving, changing boards throughout the day. This is a one-day event, so excitement to come. Okay, so he's Henry's still thinking, is this possible? Henry's still thinking after he's got almost 5 minutes left. And is there a glitch here, guys? These guys just taking it super seriously. So Watu also thinking, Watu's almost down to 5 minutes himself. So can this be? Seems like Henry is in deep thought over there. You can see the head being held steadily. So its engine is switched on, of course. And from what I can remember, I think Mabusela also did quite nicely in his first event last time. So he's getting into it. Watu, of course, experienced campaigner. So I think Ryan, it's a first for Ryan van Rensburg, and he's already asking some real questions here with his opening repertoire. Okay, I should actually also check out. Okay, we can do that maybe in the oncoming rounds. I'll check all 4 games. This is, I think, enough for us to keep us busy for now. And why did Watu leave? Maybe Watu, I'm missing something here, guys. Let's refresh. I'm missing something. Watu can't leave for this time running. My word, we've missed a lot. I'm assuming the first game has also moved along. Okay, the first game didn't move that much, so we didn't lose that much, but the other game we missed a lot. Let's check out. Okay, so after c3, Henry declined the pawn offer over there and played f5. Ryan responding with queen e2, introducing the queen. Let's check out Watu and let's reverse here the Watu Mabusela and Watu game. So some dragon bishops exchanged. White winning a pawn over there. Knight e3, queen h7, play not queen h5, h3, long castle just as expected, c3 hitting the knight, back, dragon b3, and it seems like, yeah, potentially the dragon bishops can get rid of g5, f5, keeping the f file closed, and Watu is going all in there, and after the move g4, of course, he got up from his seat. So it seems like things are heating up here, or Watu going all in. Mabusela playing queen g3. What's going to happen after pawn takes h3? That's the question. So yeah, seems like my co-commentator is joining us as well. Let's see. Do you have the link, Lance? You are also muted, so whenever you're ready, you can unmute. So what's happening here? Queen g3, knight g5, and Watu is insisting that white take this pawn somehow. Things are heating up. Things are heating up. What's going to happen after queen takes g4? Maybe dragon h6? I don't know. What's happening? Queen takes g4. No sack at the moment. Am I missing something? Mabusela takes. So yeah. Welcome, Lance. I see Germany has woken up. So, okay. No worries. I'll just send you the link in the chat over here. Just a second. Okay, so now, let's see. I don't want to, okay, let's do this. Let's see if things don't mess up here. Chat. Okay, let's shift a bit, but we'll fix that again. Okay, Lance, so if you check out in the chat box in Zoom, the link should be over there. And things are heating up over here. Watu is just sacrificing stuff, pawns here, and it's long castled. Did you get the link in the chat, Lance? Okay, so you can just go to, make sure that you logged into chess.com, of course, before you go into the link if you're struggling. Yeah, and then you just let me know when you are there. Okay, so things are heating up. Things are really heating up here with this Mabusela Watu game. Because Watu has basically given up all of his kingside pawns. He's long castled, and there's open files. Can he utilize it? The Mabu's queen is of course not where it wants to be. It's in the line of fire. Can it be? Is the Henry game? Let's reload again. Are these guys taking this long? Let's reload and see. Yep, they are taking their time. They are definitely taking their time. So Ryan has just taken on f5. He wants to trade queens. Seems like these guys are sizing a blitz session up over here. Okay, and I've also unmuted Lance over there so you guys can hear Lance. Lance, I think you can say hi to the viewers now since I've muted that side for the players.
Good morning to everyone. It's always nice to be here. Just had a bit of a delay today, but I'm happy to watch this fantastic match.
Yes, welcome,
and
welcome,
also,
Lance.
Calvin, I am set up.
Okay, so are you in the paradigm section yet? Because if you click on the link, you should then search for paradigm under search. You can just type in.
Yeah, I already have the game. Okay. I think
so. We are viewing two games today. Chess Heroes are viewing the other two games for this round. So we are looking at okay, so Mabusela versus Watu. That is Pella the Great versus Mgusho. And then it's Ryan van Rensburg versus Henry Steele. That is Fire Bullet versus Moonlight. So those two games we are viewing. So I would suggest we start with the Watu one, Pella the Great versus Mgusho, since that one is heating up over there. The other game is still in at the start. So yeah, welcome to all the viewers in the chat as well. Yes, Banji says good morning. Boomshaka says, good to have you again, Lance. So the viewers have been waiting for you, Lance. You should not keep them in suspense anymore from now on. So yes, but I think we got things rolling over here. I think I must just get the single boards also set up. So Lance, tell us what you think about that game. White has just played f6. It's like
this is it's very I don't know, but counterintuitive, this position. Looking at black's pieces are all eyeing this white king, and it looks like, I don't know. I don't know what happened in the opening, as I just arrived late now. Looks like both sides are playing on the king side here.
Yep. So I mean, I want to sacrifice a couple of pawns over there for this attack. Is long castle, then it's going all in. Whereas I think Mabusela's job from now on is just to survive basically, and then cash in eventually with his material advantage. But that's easier said than done because we know that we don't really usually see end games. So it's eating up over there.
So you would prefer to play black in this position?
Probably. I haven't fully assessed, but probably I would say that. I would prefer attacking than sitting. And maybe an assessment on the other game. I'm just trying to I was trying to get the single boards going over here. So you can just entertain us there, Lance, for a second.
And you say the other game is Fire Bullet, right?
Yes, Fire Bullet versus Moonlight. That's Ryan versus Henry. These guys are taking it slower.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Mabu and Watt's moving quite fast.
Yeah, these guys are taking it slower. So it's nice. Both games won't be ending at the same time, I'm assuming.
Interesting move there by Watu, and then Mabu hits back with a check. But again, these guys are just whooping out the moves. It's crazy.
And these guys are quite good at that. Ryan Henry gets in a check over there. Dragon H4 check, by the way. That's a typical one that can be nasty, but maybe yeah. You know what? Yeah, the dragon on H4 is attacking everything. But coming back, which game are you? Are you still at the Mabusela game?
I'm still at the Mabusela game.
Yeah, things are just blow for blow over here. These two guys are not holding back, right? Knight d6 check, king b8. You see, this knight takes h3 is constantly in the air. If knight takes h3 happens, the game is over. So it seems scary to me. It seemed really scary.
But how do you defend this position for White? I mean, White has a few checks now, but it's still not threatening enough. What would you do?
Yeah, I'm worried for White over there. Okay, I'm almost sorted on the side.
And it's quite early in the morning for these tactics.
Yes, yes, indeed. You didn't even get in a decent brunch yet. And you need to chew on some tactics already. So the digestive system needs to adjust quickly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let the caffeine kick in first. Maybe then I can also calculate a bit more concretely.
Yes, and you know what's interesting? An interesting quote yesterday. It's okay. Maybe this is well known to everybody, but the tactician knows what to do when there is something to do, but the strategian or the strategist knows what to do when there is nothing to do. So yes, indeed. So let's see who knows what to do at the right time.
So if you had to place yourself, where would you place yourself? Do you know what to do?
Well,
at the time.
I'm naturally, I would say I am a guy that knows what to do when there's nothing to do. But in this game, I feel like it should be the other way around. So you should know what to do when there is something to do.
But
And
it's quite interesting with these dragon tactics. I mean, tactics enough is always intense, but with dragon tactics, it's a completely different ball game.
yes. Okay. Now, in fact, I can quickly. Now we can do individual. Let's just quickly assess Mabusela Them's game. I'm gonna go there individually.
Okay.
So there we have it. And yes. So welcome everyone. If there's anybody else that's joining us, don't forget to press the follow button if you are new to the channel. This is Lance van Vogel, my co-commentator. I'm FIDE Master Calvin Klaassen. I think we got things sorted out now. This is Elite Paradigm Chess30 Championship. And it's round 1, 15 minutes aside with a 10-second increment. It's a one-day event. Lots of prize money. And okay, Mabo has played knight e3, knight d to e3. Seems like he's stabilizing or what. He wants to trade off dragon bishops. And okay, the one thing that we know here in South Africa, Ayam Mabusela is a renowned solid player. The guy is like a South African Petrosian, basically. He doesn't set a foot wrong positionally, and he is tenacious as well. So he's basically accepting everything that what is throwing at him and just he's trying to prove that the strategy is incorrect. Watu, of course, is you could call him the South African Tal, basically. The guy loves to attack. So you can see his style here. Maybe it complements the Paradigm Chess30. That's what we have here at the moment. What do you suggest, Lance? Knight d to e3 was played. Does black have anything?
Still looks a bit complex for me. It's knight takes on the card.
Knight takes h3.
No, not yet. Maybe first prepare rook.
Is it knight takes h3 possible? Knight takes h3, g takes h3, and rook g8.
Rook g8.
Yep, knight takes h3 is played, and there we go. Remember, I told you the key move is knight takes h3, so let's see.
Well, you should win the queen here for the two pieces.
G takes h3, rook g8. Is there a dragon takes
the attack
e6?
which should still continue after that.
Isn't there a dragon takes e6 perhaps? So g takes h3, rook g8, dragon takes e6. And what do you play then? Oh, you play rook takes queen check, right?
Yeah.
Play rook takes queen check. I'm missing that over there. Okay, so it seems good to what to. I'm not sure yet. Maybe you can calculate, but I think we need to also double check the other game over here. It's also heating up. So let's go to the other game, Lance.
Okay, it's Fireball, right? I mean, let's check that.
Fire Bullet and Moonlight. So let's see. So there's Dragon Bishops that's congesting the H file over there. So rook to g4 play, trying to chase the dragon bishop. Notice that the dragon bishops can't jump over pieces again, so this guy is slightly limited. He's got the movement of the dragon bishop. In fact, the dragon bishop isn't that guy's trapped, Lance. Okay, black can grab another pawn on c3. Maybe he'll get something more for the dragon bishop than just the rook. Black has some play. I would feel slightly uncomfortable with the king on f1. But Ryan seems to be giving Henry something to think about. Henry is on 1 minute and 40 seconds. Ryan is on 3 minutes. And rook e8 played. Black's is going for coordination. What do you think?
Apologies, I'm still trying to find the other board.
No problem, no problem. And just glancing here at Watu's game, by the way. You can get to Ryan and Henry's game. Let me know when you're ready. Just glancing at Mabu and Watu's game, it seems like, Watu has won the queen in that fashion that we've calculated. So what's the situation? Knight, knight, rook. So black has a queen for a rook and knight. and a pawn. Rook, knight, and pawn. Technically about the same amount of points, but the white king is exposed. I am sensing that Mabu is in deep trouble over here. 95 is a possibility. 95, rook g8. The queen can swing over to the h file as well, or even queen e4 with such ideas. So it looks like Mabu is in big trouble over there. Have you reached the other game yet, Lance?
I'm on it now. Tell me.
It's Fire Bullet versus Moonlight. You go you click on watch and you try to find the game and click on.
Okay, on watch.
Yeah. I think at the top there must be a button like chess.com usually has this binoculars showing that says watch. Okay, so Ryan has the only Dragon Bishop left from these two games. The situation materially looks good for Ryan. Since the Dragon Bishop has a higher value as the Rook, Henry has a pawn and a Rook for Dragon Bishop, and I would say a slight initiative. So I think if Ryan can stabilize, he might actually be in good shape over here. Any luck over there, Lance?
No.
Okay, so it's puzzling me how you got to the one game but you can't get to the other one. Is it maybe you should reload your page or something? In the meantime, we'll be viewing both games at the same time.
Oh, I have it now. Watch, and then I put in the name.
Well, if you can do that as well. Usually, if you say watch, then you'll see the games that are available to look at. But if you want to search directly, that should also work. Okay, so Rook g8, Dragon h4 there. Okay, the black rook is now hunting that last Dragon Bishop. I think Mabusela is just taking his time here, contemplating whether to continue or which way will give black the most problems. He goes Rook a e1. Looks kind of scary. It looks like there's nothing in it. But he's of course a tough player. Like I said, he's gonna force his opponent to find the finishing touch. Henry plays pawn to d5. So he's not interested in capturing on c3 twice. He's just taking away squares from the knights at first. I think that white, if he captures over here, the black knight will just get a very nice square as well. So yeah, queen e4 does happen on the Watu game. Queen e4, knight g3, stopping any check on h1 for the moment. Okay, takes on f3 happens. Takes on f3. So the knight on g4 is gonna hang, right? So takes over there. Wait, what's happening over here? Am I missing something? What's happening after knight takes f3? Oh, rook takes f3 check, and then f4 can also hang. So but knight takes e3 happens, takes on d2, intermediate check, takes on e3, and it seems like Henry's back in the game over here. He's gonna get a very nice knight on e4. So it's the two knights versus the Dragon Bishop, basically. Very interesting situation again. Knight c4 check is even possible to pick up the b2 pawn if black is interested in that. Black has got a lot of activity. I think black should be happy. The Dragon Bishop for now doesn't seem active. So I think black is actually doing quite fantastic now with the two knights versus the Dragon Bishop. On the other hand, we see Watu inching closer. The knight is lurking around over there. The H file is wide open. Babu is, I must say, defending quite well over here. So do you have just an issue with the site in general, Lance, or what's happening?
I somehow can only find the one game.
Okay, but it's fine. Then you can just stick to the one game for now. I'll give some updates. We'll give some comments on the other one. So you can just stick to the one which is the Watu and Mabu game, right?
Yeah. Okay, let me just get back.
Let's see here. Looks like Watu is going for the kill over here. Queen h3 played. Knight on g3 is hanging. The knight needs to stop queen h1. What do we do? Rook g2 perhaps. Rook g2 looks possible. Both players on a minute and something. It's heating up.
Rook g2, but
yes,
he
I thought rook
captures.
g2. He captures. Okay, that's knight
Interesting.
g2 probably. Knight g2.
G2.
So there's no obvious mate, but things are opening up a lot here. I would like black here. I would even just take on e5. Yep. And I think it's gonna be over soon. This is
Yeah, I
too
think
much.
maybe you'll try still
Yes, you
say
have-
maybe rook e3 or that, but I mean after you play rook g8,
You
it's
can even go queen h2 and rook f8 check. Yeah, it's not looking good here for Mabu. He goes rook f5. Okay, let's get back to both games over here. And the other game, let's see what's happening in the other game. Wow. Oh, okay. So knight takes g4 is gonna happen. Henry has managed to tame this dragon bishop. He's got it off the board for the two knights, and Henry is in a rook endgame now with a lot of pawns up. So this is gonna be over. Let's see what happened over here. So knight c4 check did happen. King f3. Dragon bishop basic. Ooh, that's a nice fork over there. This happened. So it looks like it's over. It's gonna be over soon in that game, Henry. And Henry picks up the win. So yeah. So from the for the players, if you can just keep your camera on, you can get up from your seat. Just keep it on until the other game is also done, and then just keep yourself muted. And well done to Henry for winning that game. Tough luck, Ryan. But if you can just keep it on until the other game is also done, it would be appreciated. And then we can continue with the next round afterwards. So, thanks, guys.
How's it?
Thanks, Ryan. Tough luck over there. So you can just keep everything on. You can mute yourself. You can get up from your chair. I just want to keep the zoom for this until the last game is done. It should be over soon. So just take a breather, and we will probably the next round should start. We were 15 minutes late. The next round is supposed to start at 9. But yeah, I think we must just wait for till this game is done, and then we can chat again. Okay.
Okay.
All right, thanks. But don't mute your video. Just leave it on. You can get up, like I said, and we'll chat to you guys just now. Other game. What do you think, Lance? Is it possible to hold here?
it's quite interesting, this position. I think maybe I don't know, White maybe wants to try and build some kind of a fortress here, or try to get into a position where all the pieces are protecting each other. But I don't know if it's possible here.
Of course, we have a normal chess position at the end.
It's not that easy for black to find a weakness here.
I mean, Ryan, if you are sitting there and you would like to comment as well on it, you are welcome to just unmute and give us. Do you see the Mabusela and Watu game? Okay, can you just unmute there for a second?
I'm just looking at my own game. Like,
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
winning,
No worries. I don't want to bother you. You can check that one out. I was just curious. I thought you were watching the other game. Okay.
Oh, no. I didn't even know how to look at the other game.
You just go under watch,
Watch, man.
Yeah, there's at the top somewhere. There's the binoculars, typical of
watch.
chess. Yeah, watch, and then the one game that we are looking at is Pilla the Great versus Lusho. So is this an easy one for black? Can white draw? What's the situation?
This must be a draw.
Must be a draw. There's no way to gang up on that b2 pawn. I think white should probably try to double up on the second rank, right?
No, of course. I'm just thinking.
But I would feel a bit scary. I would feel a bit unsafe here.
I mean, obviously, if the rooks are off, then it's a draw, right?
Yeah, if you can get the pair of rooks off, I think black should just try and a3 maybe next or something. What do you think, Henry?
Yeah, I agree. If white can exchange a pair of rooks, then I think it's an easy draw.
It's in a
But I
draw,
think with the
yeah.
rooks on, or at least going to make Mabu suffer. It might still end up as a draw, but I think black has good practical chances.
Good chances, yeah. Okay, but yeah, you guys can take a race if you want. Feel free to give your comments here, but we are just checking out this last game and then we can exit soon. Who do we have for the next round? Let's see. So for round 2, actually, yeah. So currently, guys, the other 2 games that I'm not sure if they are still on, but or they still busy. But the other 2 games that are streamed on Chess, being streamed on Chess Heroes, is Khadija versus Craig, and Khadija Latresh versus Craig Wallenberg, and Justin Lynch versus Ben Hercules. So that's the other 2 games that you can check out on that side as well. We should be finishing soon. We had a small delay this morning, so the next round is supposed to start at 9, but we'll see how quickly we can get the next game started. After this game is done, we'll just update everything. So what is chasing around the white king? Lance, what do you say about the situation?
No, I mean they can't get to the king. It's impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. If I was at tournament, yeah, I'll still be playing for a very long time here. So with all that energy, we can expect him to try everything here.
Yeah, it all depends now. Yeah, if white will have to make a big mistake here for black to win.
Okay, queen d6 check. Goes rook g5 check. King h2. Black, of course, there's no risk, so he can play on if he wants. Let's see. Can't we arrange the rook to get to a1 or something? It's gonna give white too much time to do what he wants to do, but I would love to get the rook to a1.
Interesting turn of events. Calvin, you think about it like before.
Ooh.
Maybe you thought.
Okay, but the king is still running to f3 and e2, right? Interesting, yeah. I thought that Mabu was in trouble for a long time, but yeah, we see again that tenacity.
I think maybe he's trying to play the threat is rook g5, and then if the king goes to f3, maybe try to get the rook on f2.
The king f3.
So how do you respond to the rook g5 threat?
Rook g5, you have to go king h3, I guess.
King h3, but then you play a queen. Isn't it mate?
Queen h1, yeah. Yeah. So
this is very difficult for white to hold.
difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Mabusela down to 36 seconds. It's you know, I was referring to the 2 players. There's the South African Petrosian and the South African Tau. Now this endgame is reminding me of the world champs. It's technically drawn maybe, but you know that famous game that Carlsen grinded out in the Pomniachi with the pieces against the queen. Let's see what Mabu can do. Is he gonna do a better job than the Pomniachi? Yeah.
Isn't he already losing a knight at least?
King of 3 and then
Queen f1.
yeah, this looks Yeah, this is over, right?
Okay,
This is
now
over.
it's queen f1 now,
Yep.
I think. Then he picks up
There we
the
go.
piece.
Queen f1 happens. Well spotted there, Henry. So yeah, that's it. That is it basically.
I don't know. Marble might still like exchange tricks and try to hold this, right?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he hasn't resigned yet.
Yeah, I mean, you can sort of still claim a kind of fortress. Maybe if that pawn was on b2, you know, and you had
Yeah,
some-
definitely. Definitely.
I think the way it is, Black puts his king on a4 and then just like accept the a3 pawn at the right time.
Yes.
Seems like the simplest way.
So what do we do now? Even we have some difficulties. King e4, I guess. King c4. We have. b5 check.
I take queen a2. I want to put my king on a4 if I'm black, right? So I don't want to play b5 too early.
Not too early. Queen c2 check. Okay, what you can give a few checks, just tie his opponent down here. Both players on about a minute. This is torture, of course, for white. Okay, and the king should, I guess, just inch closer now.
Would you play b5 here?
b5, no, I want to get the king closer. I still think almost anything is decent here for black, but maybe king b6, king b5, like Henry said, maybe get the king on. Once the king reaches a4, it should be good.
Yeah, as long as you don't mate yourself.
Yeah, of course. So I'm thinking just king b6 now. Why not? I mean, white is so tied down to the a3 pawn.
Yeah, I see everything want to play king b6.
Yeah.
Yeah, king b6 and then maybe even b5. King b5 after that.
Here we go.
Yeah, king b5.
And yeah, you can do all sorts of cute sacrifices after that. Queen takes a3 or queen takes rook or whatever. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that I think the king would be fine, just chilling on b3. It's
Okay,
okay.
so queen a3 at some point, I guess.
There's some.
I think queen a3 should work immediately.
What is he?
Yeah, but do you really want to do that? Though?
Yeah, maybe you don't want to do that. You can even take. What is black doing with this? I'm not sure where black is going with this one.
You know, I would play queen c6 and then b5, and then I would go and checkmate white. Just leave the rook on a5.
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. Okay, but white will at some point black is play a4.
And the check is tucking the king
King
in.
a7.
I'm always fighting, huh?
He's fighting.
See, white is trying to build a fortress here.
So now the black king is cut off from the other side again. So the black king can't go to the other side. Can't cross the river. We keeping to the Chinese chess theme.
You know, this is so funny. This remember, if you grow up, you want to hide it, like next to somebody. If somebody wants to hit you like that, that's exactly what white is doing in this position, just hiding behind his opponent's pawns.
Yeah, now it's interesting one. The queen c7 is what you're gonna try to put white in zugzwang here, because the white rook doesn't want to move, right? So king a8, b5. No. King a8, b5, then a6 drops, right? Must be some zugzwang here. So
What would you want to move the king?
this is getting interesting. King A8. Is there another move for white? I don't see another move. Why is white thinking here?
Rook C5 maybe.
Okay, rook C5. Possibility, I guess, and just to drop back again. Okay, rook C5 gets played.
I think white was maybe just considering the capture as well. I'm sure what you must be thinking also a way of simplifying here if you can.
I think Watu got himself into a peculiar position here.
Can you play Queen B5 here?
Queen B5. Okay, that's an interesting one. But let's say Queen B5 and you just play King somewhere. King B8. And then B6, then pawn to B6. You play pawn to B6.
But I think you can just take him. You can take him taking B6 for him instead of taking on B7.
Oh, go B. Okay, I see. Okay, so these guys are making a match of this. What?
Yeah, Queen B5 is sweet.
Ooh. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. So valiant attempt there by Mabu.
Interesting endgame though.
Very interesting stuff here. Okay, so the game is technically still the game done. White is still thinking over here, but
I mean,
I was looking for the resign button.
there's no force stalemate here.
you know it's just okay. Finally, the resignation happens, and I think that's about it, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a small break, like a 2-minute break, and then we will get the players back on. So thanks to the players. If all of you can hear me, thanks to the players, you can take, I don't know, maybe we're just going to discuss. We were supposed to start at 9 already. So as soon, I would suggest that get yourselves ready immediately for the next game. Whoever needs to challenge, check the schedule. The next round, we have Watu with the white pieces versus Ben. We have Craig versus Justin. We have Henry versus Khadija. And we have Mabusela versus Ryan. So those are the pairings for round 2. So I would suggest you get yourselves ready.
But it looks like myself and Ryan, we're gonna play on Heroes.
Yes.
Heroes Zoom.
So Henry and Khadija and Johannes and Ryan, you guys are playing on Chess Heroes Zoom.
Where is Ryan? Can we play? Maybe can we start at quarter past, man? At 9:15.
Give us a little bit of time, Kevin.
Quarter past seems reasonable to me, but like what I'm saying is don't move away too far, and we should try to get the schedule going as well.
Okay, sure, man.
So,
Sure.
okay, thanks guys. We will,
So Kevin, I need to move out of this.
out of this Zoom,
Out of this, and
we will
go to-
provide you the other Zoom link in the WhatsApp.
Am I still playing on this one, Kevin?
Yes, you are. So you can stay on if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ryan, let's meet on the other room, right?
Okay, guys.
Okay, cool.
To the
See you on
viewers,
Zoom now.
we'll see you
Okay,
guys shortly.
bye.
Cheers. Bye.